Good to see you. Good to see you. So we are here. Lucas seems to be very relaxed heading into this fight. He's smiling. He looks happy. You always keep it completely 100 with us. How was this camp? Is this the happiest and the most relaxed he's been? And what do you think about his preparation heading into this fight?
When we started our first camp together for the previous fight with Lucas Matthysse, he was skeptical about coming to California and train with me because he didn't know me well. I mean, he used my facility to train when he fought Danny Garcia, but we never socialized in the personal side. So after we trained for the fight against Emmanuel Taylor, he loved it to the point where for that camp he was pushed to come to the U.S. For this camp, he was the one asking his manager, "Hey, I want to leave. I want to leave." Since he got to camp, he's always been happy. He trained comfortable, always smiling. He broke the ice to the point where he made that gym a family. He trained well. He motivated himself to push himself the extra mile. He never complained. We train extremely hard because I know the magnitude of event this is. I know that it is his third opportunity for a world title, and he cannot let it go. If he loses this fight, then he has no business in the sport anymore, because other than that, let's be realistic, he'll be a stepping stone for young up-and-coming fighters. I mean, but if he wins this fight, there's a lot of big fights coming his way. So saying that now is he needs to win this fight. That's what we prepared ourselves 100%. He was always willing to do the extra. We stayed at the gym from 4 to 8 o'clock every night. We ran. There's a run over there in Palm Springs called the Tramway Run. It's one of the worst runs you can do. It's 3.5 miles, but it starts at below sea level and ends up in 4,000 feet. He did it every week. He challenged himself every week. So that tells me that he really wants it. He's hungry for it. He's motivated. And you're gonna see a new Lucas Matthysse, in which I'm gonna bring a lot of energy to him that day. Lucas Matthysse is gonna hear things in that corner that he's never heard in his whole life. But why? Because I want to win that title.
Can you give us an example of what you're going to be telling him different in this corner that you don't think he's ever heard before?
It all depends on how the fight is going. If I see him slowing down, I will bring him back up. You know, if I see that the fight gets a little complicated, I will use different techniques, psychological techniques, to bring him back up. There's no way, but we cannot slow down in that fight. We're gonna keep a pace and make adjustments in every round. We cannot be one-dimensional. I mean, Kiram is a fighter that has great jab, uses his reach well, and uses his height. So we're gonna have to break him. He doesn't have the experience that Lucas Matthysse has, and he's never fought the opposition that Lucas Matthysse has fought. So, I mean, but he's hungry. He's taking advantage of this opportunity. I mean, it's his first time fighting in the U.S. away from his country, and like every fighter, they're giving you the opportunity of a lifetime. He's gonna take advantage of it. So we know what we got in front of us.
We know that Lucas has to commit himself totally to camp, his preparation. On the trainer side of it, when you look at his competitor across the ring, what did you see in his competitor that motivated you to train Lucas for this fight? What did you know about him?
What do I know about him? There's not really much I know him. I saw a few videos of him, of a couple of fights that he had back in Thailand. And what motivated me was that he's undefeated. He's undefeated with 38 and 28 knockouts. And to me, that's a challenge, you know, because, I mean, beating an undefeated fighter like Kiram, it means a lot. And most of all, for a world title.
And lastly, what is the message that he wants to send? Do you want the quick victory? Do you want him to get some rounds? What would be the ideal outcome for you for this fight for Lucas?
Well, the thing is this fight's not gonna go the distance. Either way. I mean, Lucas Matthysse is a heavy hitter. Kiram is a heavy hitter, and it's gonna be an explosive fight from the beginning. I don't look at it that way, because if I say, okay, I want Lucas to get some rounds, then I will be thinking, you know, it's an easy fight. It's not an easy fight. I just want to be able to have total control of the fight, where Lucas can dominate and use his experience, and round by round, he's dominating the fight to the point where he ends up coming out with a victory.
All right, thank you so much. Always a pleasure.